So draw the projections of a rectangle of the sides 50 mm, 30 mm. So for the clarity, I taken the same problem but different conditions we are taking. When it is parallel to the vertical plane and perpendicular to the HP. So previously what we have taken, it is parallel to the horizontal plane. So now we are observed it is parallel to VP. So what the thing I suggested, just as you read the problem, you have to cast the thing parallel condition. So why? Because whenever it is parallel, there only the respective dimensions will be true. Whenever there is an inclination, that dimensions will be get distorted. So whenever the dimensions are disturbed, I cannot be draw the correctly. Why? Because from the known source of the problem, we know the actual dimensions only. We can represent as a solution actual dimension. If there is any inclination, any disturbed dimensions, how much it will get disturbed. Since it is not aware, we have to observe the parallel condition. So before that, when any problem, all the problems the xy, so draw the xy, above here is the vertical plane, below is the horizontal plane. These are the fundamental practice since we are doing the problems with respect to first angle. So now consider here, since it is parallel to the VP, so whatever solution to be drawn by considering, by observing the parallel, these VP have to initiate the VP projection first, front view. So that means I have to draw the front view. So now since it is parallel to the VP, there is a front view we are getting is a complete rectangle. So VP, front view is the details of HP. So what the HP details given, so we are not aware how much above, so we can initiate any point anywhere. So for that one, since it is appear in the rectangle, I am drawing the rectangle totally. Okay, whenever parallel, you are getting the as it is the true shape only. So that's why the true shape I known, that is a rectangle. The side lengths also known. So 50 mm, 30 mm, I completed the rectangle comfortably. So after that, for identification, I may observe it is a A corner. So identified A dash, this is B dash, this is a C dash, this is the D dash. So once one of the view completed, I can just get to the other view. So how to be other view to be done? Again, you have to take the consideration. Front view, top view always in the same line. So since A is here, so where A dash mean front view is here, top view must be on the sum line. So B and C are here. So where the respective top view must be in this line. Front view, top view must be in the vertical alignment. So for that, I draw on the very light line. These are known as the projector lines. You should use the 2H pencil. After coming to the location part. So what the location part, how the location can be done? The same thing you have to observe. HP projection is the top view. Top view is the details of vertical plane. Is there any in front of the vertical plane relation given? Not given. Since not given, we can assume that any distance I can take. But for identifying the top view, we have to view from this direction. When are viewing in this direction, which is the visible edges? D is visible, C is visible. So I can locate in the D point. The A is behind of it, not visible. I am mentioning in the bracket. The DC is the parallel. Whenever parallel, I can get here also the edge is the parallel. So I am drawing the top view. The C is visible. I am locating the C. B is exactly behind of the C. Since it is not visible, I can mention that in the brackets. So now I will completed top view as well as front view. So after that, to complete that one, I have to show the dimensions too. Width of the side given 30 mm. So next, length of the dimension is available. I have to show 50 mm. So this is the way of you have to proceed the whatever observed in the parallel condition. Since parallel dimensions only protected, so that's why parallel condition must be identified, the respective projection to be drawn first. Then only I can do the second dependent that one. You are just considering. That is the third case, just your remain to condition perpendicular to both the planes. I will read out the problem, just try to understand. Draw the projections of a rectangular plane of sides 50 mm and 30 mm when it is perpendicular to both the planes. So now observe the problem, again just read and yourself and try to understand, is there any parallel condition has been given? You had mentioned it is perpendicular to both the planes. That means no parallel condition with the plane. But we can initiate the solution whenever there is a parallel only. So for that one, you have to consider a little logically. Just I will demonstrate how the thing here, observe here. Now this is the planes of given quadrant HP and VP. So as per the condition of the plane, it is perpendicular to both the planes. Now here, it is perpendicular to HP, perpendicular VP. There is no true length can be identified. But I can initiate whenever there is parallel, then only I can just get the true shape. So for that, when instead of these two planes, just imagine one more plane which we are keeping. I am keeping a plane, so which is perpendicular to both the planes. So these known as a profile plane. So now we can just, if I exactly extend this one, what I will get? The respective projection That means since we are keeping a plane perpendicular to both the planes so that it is parallel to the given area of reference, by projecting on this one I are able to get since view directions not change. The standard view directions is observe as we are standing here only. We have to observe direction. This is the front view direction. This is the top view direction. Since we are keeping the object this side, so what is the direction of view? From the side. Since we are getting the side direction we are observing, the view respective we are getting is also side view. From which side we are observing? We are observing from the left side. So which is the side we are getting? The left side view. But we have to represent it as a standard. So once we are getting the position on the horizontal plane, how we are taking the represent solution? We are rotated 90 degrees in clockwise direction. The same similar practice. So once we are obtaining the view here, so we have to get the respective by rotating 90 degrees. So once you are rotated 90 degrees, the entire plane will comes exactly beside of that one. So when it is coming beside that one, the respective side view also comes exactly beside that one. So in that one, so now we have to a special plane we have to consider. So which are kept perpendicular to both the planes. So why you are taking that additional step mean? Since it is not parallel to HP, not parallel to VP, so we can proceed whenever the parallel, then only the dimensions will be protected. So for that we have to imagine a plane which is exactly parallel to the reference plane given. So being the object is we are taken perpendicular to both the direction, so I can keep the plane to meet the parallel to this one. So once we are getting the side view, we have to open 90 degrees so that I can get the side view. Now coming to here, the same as earlier practice, I have to identify this is the XY reference plane. Now when you are being, this partition line also appears as one of the line. So this is the one more, that is profile plane direction. So let it PP line like that one. So now here, this is the line of reference we drawn here. To the right side I am taking the plane area. So what are the dimension? The dimension same will be taken so that I can take 30 mm and 50 mm. I am representing the side view. So which side? As the same earlier, the beginning of the unit, all of fundamentals we discussed. In the first angle projection, the view position will be interchanged compared to the direction of view. I am viewing from the left, but I am where I can get the position. Right side we are positioned, but it speaks of left hand side view. So now from this one you have to generate the other views. So how the other views can be generated? So for this one you have to just transform the front view, top view from the given to get the required views. So for that one, we have to draw a 45 degrees reference line at the junction of here. This is the 45 degrees line. So now the same thing, just before that one, how the fundamental, the front view and top view always aligned vertically. Similarly, this is the front view we are getting. This is the front view I am getting. And now this is the side view I am getting. How the alignment? Now the front view and side view aligned horizontally. So one more fourth concept you have to just try to get here. The earlier we have got projection on the vertical plane is the front view, projection on the horizontal plane is the top view. We have to, whenever the parallel, the respective projection you have to draw first. So based on that only, since it is not parallel to vertical plane, not parallel to the horizontal plane, we are assuming a plane parallel to the plane. So by that only we are able to get the left hand side view. So now you have to take in back required front view and top view. So for that one we have drawn a 45 degrees line. Then we have to try to project this one. Since identify this the corner as A, so differentiate, it will be A double dash, B double dash, C double dash, D double dash. That means front view and side view both will be on a horizontal alignment. That means A must be on this line, C must be on this line. But where on this line you have to locate. So once you are able to locate the top view, so then only I can locate that one. So for that one, how to be located, you have to transform here. So now somewhere, A dash, D dash, somewhere I can consider as a point of reference. This will be speaks, D is visible, A is invisible. Next, corresponding points, here C and B, the B is invisible. Now once I are getting the top view, front view, top view always in a same line. So based on that concept, I can draw the extension, that is a projector line. On this projector line, I can locate here. So A dash and B dash. B is visible point, A is invisible point again. Here the C is visible point and D is invisible. Clear? Please, pencil's usage is very important. So then only you can just highlight whatever the solution you're able to get. In this one, the view of the side to be drawn HB clearly. Next, this is the front view, this is the top view. These also should be drawn HB. The remaining lines, whatever the projected to get the views, those to be drawn very light by using the 2H pencil. So once you are completed, you can finish the solution by adding the dimension part. So what the dimension has been given, length has been given. Show the length of, that is a 50 mm, and side has been given, the show the side of 30 mm with properly drawn arrowheads and extension line. Clear? So only this complicated whenever the perpendicular to both the planes, there is not condition available from the problem parallel. So that's why we initiated a one more plane which we are keeping parallel to the object. So by that one we are initiated our side view first. So from the side view, you have to generate by drawing a 45 degrees reference line, and we have to project it onto the respective areas so that I can draw the top view. From the top view, I can just generate the front view. So the three conditions were completed.